one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Lori Lee.
Tim Abrams.
Rob Flowers.
Snyder.
Approval of the 6/17 minutes. We get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Public input? Yep.
John, I'm Stortecki. The Benson tyranny train has once again gone off the rails. Tyranny is defined as, quote, arbitrary or unrestrained exercise of power or the despotic abuse of authority, unquote. Supervisor Phil Snyder and co-conspirators, Ron Blowers, Lori Mead, Scott Shepard, and Tim Abrams, also known as the Town of Benson Board, have again betrayed the trust of the taxpayers of Benson. Supervisor Snyder, unilaterally and without a building permit, has started work on a file room addition to the town hall. The four council persons have not protected or represented the citizens of Benson by failing to act as a check and balance to the supervisor, who considers himself above the law. As a result of lies told by the supervisor, Code Enforcement Officer Stephen L. Tomlinson has resigned from his role as the CEO for Benson, but will continue with the Town of Hope. Stephen has demonstrated a trait known as integrity, something that is sorely missing from this board. I'm submitting a signed local code enforcement program complaint form to the Benson Town Clerk to give to Supervisor Snyder. It is also supposed to go to the CEO, but since there is no one at present in that position, the New York State Department of State Division of Building Standards and Codes have been called. Benson's, quote, Benson Supervisor Phil Snyder digs his own hole, unquote, has been viewed 345 times as of today on the Benson Watchdog YouTube channel, and this and related videos are approaching 2,000 views on Facebook. Board, it is never too late to seek redemption. Do the right thing. Do the job you are elected to do.
Hi, Scott.
Sorry for being late. Scott. Let's show the Scott. So you can- As you all know, Stevie Thompson resigned as our building code enforcer. Anthony Thatcher from Kroger Lake will be asked to take over that position. I'd like to make a motion to make Anthony Fancher our code enforcer.
I'll make the motion.
Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
If there's any questions that you can just hold in, so. None. There's some diagrams of what's going on. There's some diagrams of what's going on in the town hall. If anybody sees anything you want to change, everything's the code. If you look at the first picture, that's County Route 6. That's coming off this side of the building with the stairs and I didn't do the north side, that's just the front wall. And if you look at the diagram, floor diagram, here, Anthony, sit right here. You've already been appointed.
Hi.
You've already been appointed code enforcement. How are you doing, guys?
Hiya.
He's gonna do the job for there's $2,000 left on that budget line. And then, I'm gonna have a resolution next month to move 500 from the contingency and give him a contractual pay, a line item for, a cell phone that he's gonna reactivate, right?
Yeah.
And then, if he needs some mileage or something once in a while, so, I'll have a resolution for that next month. So just keep your track of the bills and stuff. So, you've seen this?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're all good.
Yep, I'm good on that.
You'll have that number, once it's activated.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'll get the
I'll
other.
send it to Carol.
Anything to say, or glad you're aboard?
Yeah, sure.
We appreciate it.
I looked through most of the things, trying to figure out the land uses and stuff around here.
Mhm.
It's pretty similar to the same thing we
Right,
have.
we have no zoning, it's just that other
Yeah.
stuff, so,
Yep, so I'm familiar with their stuff, so that's,
so I appreciate that.
Do we have anything else in the works that Steve was working on, or?
Yeah, I have to give you Steve's number. or
I got Steve's
Oh,
number.
you can call him, there's a
Yeah.
couple things in the works they had besides this one.
So I'll touch base with them this
Okay.
weekend.
And this is what the town uses for. Is that similar to what you guys use or anything, or no?
No, mine's a lot more in depth than
Okay, this is
this,
just
but
a,
that's all good.
yeah, and anything under 500 square feet, you don't need any plans, anything less than $200,000. And it's pretty simple.
Yeah, yeah, no.
And we can set it up if you want. You want them to call you for the building permit, or you want them to get the building permit? They can go online and get it now.
So if they go online and get it, they can, once I get that number activated, they can call me, or they can get it however they've been getting it.
Give it to Carol and she can scan it,
Right.
send it to you or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we'll get the email and set up and stuff. Okay, well, appreciate that, thank you. The insurance guy was here 2 weeks before we started that excavation for the addition. And he was, he checked the boiler, and I told him we were taking that oil tank out. That had 150 gallons in it, and he said that should have been taken out a long time ago. Glad to see that out of there. And I went to the town of Hope last night, and we were talking about shared services, and we were talking about consolidating highway, but that's gonna be a process that takes state legislation to approve that. So, but they do wanna have a meeting, a joint meeting, to talk about more shared services, and maybe buying one piece of equipment from both towns and doing more. So I'll see when Steve wants to have a meeting, we'll get together and sit down and hash out some stuff. Because right now, they got a backhoe down, and they're using ours. There's really no reason for them to replace it. If they work around and share it,
Right.
they can save money, and they're talking about maybe buying an excavator.
Well, it's good that they're actually coming back for shared services.
Yeah, we need to do more shared services. And our CHIPS money total was, look at it. This is the CHIPS money for this year. That would take, the highway that we just paid will take all of that. It was $61,437.68. And that's about all I have. Anybody
I actually
have
haven't been up to look at it. How is it?
Beautiful. Just looks good. I don't know what the total cost, they give you an estimate, I think it was around 64, so we'll have to pull some money out of our, we got one line, I think for 10 grand or something, or 5, so we'll pull money for that, for paving in our budget, we should be.
And Al have that, right? They give that, they send that through to you or to Al?
Well, we have to
Total
get
payment.
the bills first,
Right.
and we pay it, and then me and Al have to make out the
Yep.
CHIPS money thing. Every one of them's gotta be made out separate, because the CHIPS money, you have to make out a separate one, and in the pot, we have to make out a separate form, and then we send them in. The next payment's in September, so we'll get it back in September if we can get it in there, so. Anybody on the board have anything?
No.
No. Approve the vouchers? I don't know where Al was today. I thought he was gonna come to the meeting, but, our new sign. A couple of weeks we got it now, we're waiting for Al to put it up. Scott signed, who did it sign?
Oh,
Did you just finish that?
No. Let's just skip over that.
The general account was $10,784.29. The highway was 2,765.49. Total was 13,549.78. I'll make a motion to accept the bills. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. If that's all from the board, I make a motion to close the meeting.
Make the motion.
Is it the 15th or the 16th? Why is everybody saying the 16th?
I don't know. It is
Today's the 15th.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I'm on the days.
Is somebody second?
I'll second it.
Adjournment or?
Tim.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.